Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am super excited today because I am going to be taking a leap. Something I've been putting off for a long time because I wasn't too sure if I would be able to cook it. But I am finally going to be doing a full size brisket. 19.37 pounds is what this brisket weighs in at. Pass or fail, you're going to see this video. I hope I can get this done. This is truly going to be a reverse of my statement at the end of my videos. If you can cook it, then I'm going to be able to cook it. And I'm going to reverse the tables on my saying. So I've watched a bunch of videos online and everybody does it kind of differently. So I kind of came up with my own game plan. We're going to put this on at midnight at 200 degrees and we'll check it at 6 a.m. in the morning. But first we got some prep to do, which I'm going to be doing a little bit later on in the evening. About 9 p.m. I'm going to be trimming this brisket. I by no means am a master brisket trimmer, but I'm going to give it a go. I pretty much know the basics and what you have to cut off and what kind of shape you need to make this thing. So then we'll cut that, we'll season it, and I'll see you back then. And then I'll put it back in the fridge for a couple hours, let it chill down again, and then I will meet you outside here at midnight, and we'll get this brisket on the smoker. All right, until later on, I'll see you later. Okay, it's a little after 9 p.m. I got the brisket out. I have it rinsed off. And like I said, by no means am I any expert. This is my first time. I've just gone with what I've seen online. But I'll give you a few of the basics. I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me trim this whole thing. But I will definitely show you some interesting points of it. Like this right here, this big old glob of fat. This is not renderable, and you will need to cut this off. All right, I'm able to first time get my own scrap bowl. I'll be saving these, and whatever savable I will save, and I will do a video on the chamber vac, the Vivor chamber vac that I just bought. You're gonna really like it, way better than a food saver. But that'll be for another time, but I am gonna be saving whatever scraps I can. But first, let's get this big chunk of fat off of here. And this fat is not really savable, I don't believe, but I'll sort through all that stuff. And I'm just gonna go slow. Like I said, I've never done this before, but I have seen people do it, so I think I got a pretty good idea. Always helps to have a knife sharp too. A sharp knife, that is. This brownish meat, we're going to cut that off. All right, the back side, you want about a quarter of an inch of fat, so I'm just going to trim a little bit of this off. We want fat on the back side. We're going to be cooking this fat side down. Just trim a little bit up here. All right, let's get to shaping it a little bit. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully I didn't butcher up this end too bad. But like I said, first time doing it, and we'll see how it goes. All right, now we got to get the seasoning on here. And I'm going to be using my own all-purpose seasoning, my own barbecue rub, all-purpose. All right, here we go. Well, that rub smells good. All right, I'm going to put this back in the fridge until about midnight, and I will meet you out the smoker at midnight. Okay, everybody, it has reached the midnight hour, and we're going to be putting this brisket on the smoker. But doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? The seasoning is going to taste awesome on here. I could just feel it. Beautiful looking seasoning, if I say so myself. All right, let's get this thing out there on the smoker. Okay, we got the brisket on the smoker, and I've put 2 smoke tubes in there that I'm going to light up. Hopefully that'll give it some extra smoke. Let me get those lit up, and we're going to get this lid closed. All right, we should be good to go. I will see you at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, everybody, it is 6:48 in the morning, and we're gonna see what this thing looks like. I think it's about ready time to wrap. Oh yeah, that is looking beautiful. A little bit of pooling there, but that's okay. All right, we're sitting at 160 in that Pro, 150 in that Pro, and 149, believe it or not, in the thinner part. All right, let's get this thing wrapped. Beautiful looking. All right, let's get this paper spray down a little bit. All right, here comes the beast. Oh yeah. All right, this is my first time. I don't claim to be an expert. There you go. I think it's good enough. All right, let's get it back on. Get probes back in. Okay, we're gonna let this baby ride till it hits 205. I'll see you then. All right, everybody, we've come to the end of this cook. It's been 14 hours and we're sitting at 203. And that's what we got. And then we're going to put in that cooler and let it rest for a couple hours and bring that temperature down slowly. All right, let's get it in that cooler. And when I mean 14 hours, I put this on at midnight last night, as you saw earlier in the video. And it's now 2 o'clock at 203 degrees.
Now, do you got rubber underneath them, or
No.
You usually put rubber underneath or over them.
Over. That's just going to be a quick. All right, here we go.
you want? Hey, wait, you want me to hold the other camera while you do it?
No, I'm good. It's all enough in the shot. It's just if we talk, you're going to be heard. That's all. All right, let's get the probes out. Let's hurry and get this hot thing over here. Oh,
So we could.
What kind of paper is that?
butcher paper.
Is that white stuff you get from the butcher?
All right, we're going to let it rest in there for 2 hours. And we'll bring it back when it's time to cut into it. All right, everybody, let's give it a cut right down the middle. I don't expect perfect. I just want delicious. Let's see how I did. It's got the nice jiggle effect. There's a real nice bark on it. So let's just cut this thing right down the middle and see what we got. Oh yeah. Not bad for the first time. Look at that juice pouring out. Oh, incredible. All right, I'm going to cut off a piece here. What side do I want? Yeah, we'll just cut off one of these right here. Oh, look how tender it is. Tender and juicy. Oh, yeah. And a nice smoke ring right there. Oh, this is nice. Way better than I thought it would come out. We cut it here. That way I can take a taste test sample. My first brisket. This is going to be awesome. All right, let me bring you up a little bit so you can watch this. Look at that. Beautiful smoke ring right there. Beautiful. It's so tender, it just falls apart. I couldn't ask for anything better. Incredible. I'm going to get my gloves off and I'll bring you up. All right, everybody, we're going to test this piece. We got all the good bark on this one. We got the smoke ring. We got a little bit of fat in the middle. And we got the meat. And it's juicy. Oh my gosh. Juicy, juicy. I don't know if that's picking it up like it was before, but that is juicy, juicy brisket. All right, let me taste this. Mmm. Wow. That crust on the outside, delicious. My seasoning did pretty good. Mmm. So tender. Mmm. There, one more. Smoke ring. Definitely going to be making this again. Was that the best brisket ever made? Heck no. And I don't claim for it to be the best brisket ever made. But I'll tell you what, for my first try at making a brisket, you saw it. Juicy, smoke ring, crust, super tender, and delicious. And as I always say, if I can make it, you can make it. Just like I talked about earlier in this video. If somebody else can make it, I can surely make it. And so can you. All right, everybody, I thank you for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell. And feel free to leave me a comment down below. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight of how to do your own brisket. And I hope it helped you out. I know a lot of other people that I've watched online have helped me out. And I formed my own game plan, and this was the result. So until next time, take care, everybody, and I will definitely catch you on the next one.